What is up, guys? I am Skull Ripper, and I'm bringing you a new Let's Play, and we're doing it on, yes, Mass Effect. Well, so, this game came out November 20th, 2007, and we're in 2013 now, so this game, the whole trilogy has to be my favorite. I absolutely love Mass Effect. It's my favorite game of all time. I absolutely love it, down to the music, the gameplay, the visuals. I mean, just look at it right now. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. But and hold on. But anyway, the whole reason why I wanted to get into gaming and doing Let's Plays and setting up a gaming channel was because of this game. You know, ever since I first bought this game when it first came out, I've wanted to do a Let's Play. And you know what? 6 years later, here I am doing a Let's Play on my favorite game, Mass Effect. And it feels really good. And I hope you guys are ready to join me on this epic fucking journey we're about to go on. Because this is my favorite game. I absolutely love it. So, yeah, let's just jump straight in, man. I'm super excited to just start this game. I'm ready. Absolutely love this game. Made from BioWare, if you guys don't know. I know some of my friends don't know about this game. But I'm gonna be going through everything, reading everything, you know, and so yeah. So let's just get started. And the first thing we need to do is
military database.
Create a character.
Classified information requested.
Let's connect to database.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright. Due to your covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below or register manually. Let's enter a new ID. And we're going to custom our own male. John's a good name, but we're gonna go with Skull. Yes, because I'm Skull Ripper, and that's how we roll.
Please log in to access your profile.
Skull. There we go. First name Skull, last name Shepard. So that's what we're gonna roll with.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Data corruption.
Please reconstruct profile.
Alright,
Confirm
now we
free
created
service
our
history.
character. So, here's where we get to pick our profile reconstruction. So this is what our history, this is like our own story. So what I'm going to do is pick my own story and create my own character. So let's just read through all these we have here. So we have Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist. You were born and raised in Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolis covering Earth. Megatropolises covering Earth. Sorry about that. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. So we can go Earthborn, Colonist, or Spacer. Now I don't want to go Earthborn. I don't want to be, you know, an orphan raised on the streets, blah blah blah. So it's either between Spacer or Colonist, which both of them are really good. Both pretty good stories, but you know what? Me, I love space. I absolutely love space. Can't get enough of it. So like, something I wish I was. I wish I was raised, in space, So I'm gonna go with, both my parents military, and traveling from ships to ships. I'm spacer, so we're gonna go that, and followed into our parents' footsteps and enlisted at the age of 18 into the Alliance military. So we're going spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Psychological profile. Alright, so you have other things to choose from. Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and physiological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: you get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. So, one thing I'm going to check off of this is ruthless. I'm not ruthless, man. Basically, I'm going to create my character how I would act. This is how I would be. So, it's either between Soul Survivor or War Hero. Soul Survival, this is really good. A mission you were on went horribly wrong. So basically surviving the elements and shit. War Hero, earlier found yourself facing overwhelming enemy force and basically risking yourself for your fellow soldiers. So this is something I would do for my friends and soldiers and all that. So we're going to go War Hero. So we have medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. So we're a fucking badass, basically.
Confirm military specialization.
Now here we get to choose what we want to be, what kind of soldier we're going to be. So we have soldiers. Soldiers are combat specialists ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health, can train in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to use medium armor, and can specialize in heavy armor. Engineers. Engineers are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. Adept. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through the upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield a squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only use the light armor and can only receive weapon training with pistols. Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat with tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on deciphering and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can use pistols or sniper rifles and medium armor. Sentinel. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only use light armor and receive no advanced weapon training. Vanguard. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents, and are especially deadly at short range. They use pistols and shotguns and can specialize in medium armor. So what we're going to go for, which is my favorite, is the Vanguard. So we're going to be a mix-up of biotics and weapons. So we're going to kick ass with a pistol and shotgun. So yeah, let's do it. Select a bonus talent. We're going to go with first aid. We can only choose first aid.
Confirm facial identification.
So here we get to customize what we want to look like. So I'm going to cut it right here because I don't want to bore you with me creating my character. So when we come back, you'll see what I look like. I'm going to try to make it as close to me as I can. Alright guys, welcome back. So this is my character, and try to get him as close to me as I possibly could. And yeah, so yep, same kind of hair, almost. Mine's a little shorter, a little bit. But I have the scruff going on, so yeah, it's only appropriate I put the scruff as well. So, and I added a scar, because you know what? Every game I play, I always have to add a scar. Especially an eye scar like that. That's a sexy scar. Chicks dig it. So, yeah. Alright, guys, so let's move on.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright, so we're all done. Profile summary, name Skull Shepard, origin, spacer, reputation, war hero, class, Vanguard. So, alright, there we go, guys. So let's get started. Once you confirm your character is complete, you'll be unable to change any settings. Yes, we're all ready to
Identification
go.
confirmed.
Combat difficulty, we'll go normal. Auto level up, we'll keep that off. Subtitles, yes. Target assist, low. Squad power usage, defense only. Squad power usage active. We'll make that active because squad AI will use all available talents, so I want them to use everything. So autosave, yes. We want an autosave just in case something goes wrong. We can do it over. So yeah, here we go, guys. Welcome to Mass Effect.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. The decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They call it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, and our first decision. So the dialogue, if you guys don't know already, we can choose our own dialogue. So Joker, yeah, this is the official story, but only idiots can believe this official story. Move the left stick to highlight, reply, conversation wheel. Yes. I want to take off those tutorials because I don't need them, but I'll agree with them.
They don't send specters on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright, so we got some Paragon points. That means we got good points, basically. So any decision we make can affect our Paragon choice. Like, we can become evil or good. So whatever decision we make, it's all up to us. Alright, I'm going to turn off these tutorials real quick. And graphic settings, display motion blur. I don't want that motion blur. Film grain, I definitely want that off too, because I was noticing during the cutscene there it's all fuzzy and stuff, and I don't want that. So display setting, radiance setting, brighter image, lower contrast, intermediate settings, soft image, medium contrast. We'll have it default cinematic image, higher contrast. So yeah, we'll save it there. Alright, tutorial, enable tutorials? No. Because I already know how to play this game. I mean, come on, it's my favorite game. Of course, I haven't played this one in a while, so, but I definitely don't need, a tutorial. So, here's the squad thing. This is where, we can view all our stuff. On the left over here, you see a Paragon above my head. So, our Paragon lifted up a bit. And there's the Renegade, so that means if we make a bad decision, that bar will fill up. So we're level 1 so far. We have 33 experience, health 115, so this is all the talents we can do. We have talent points, we have 3, so we can put it in something. Put it in pistols, assault training. I might go put it in pistol. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in charm, because I'm a charming guy, man. I'm a charming guy. So, yeah, we'll do that. Oh, squad, okay, that's all we need to look at. Journal. This is all the things we just got right now. Missions prologue on the Normandy. You are Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. So, our mission, go speak to Captain Anderson in the comm room. So, that's our first assignment. No big deal. We got a codex here. Personal history. This is basically telling you what we just picked, which you guys just saw. So actually, you know, I'll probably read this a little later. This is basically what I went through. There's a different wars and stuff like that. So humanity and the systems alliance. This is just talking about the alliance, the government, and military humanity beyond souls. So this is basically a timeline. I'm just going to go through this real quick. Armstrong Outpost, blah, blah, blah. Anniversary of the first lunar landing. So this is a 2069. 2103. Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. So we made the first settlement on Mars in 2103. 2137. Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extracting from the atmosphere of Saturn. Then we go to Jump Zero begins beyond the orbit Pluto. So 2142 we go past Pluto. 2148 we discover Promethean Planum on Mars. Promethean ruins. So of alien species. 2149 translated Promethean data leads humans to the Sharon Mass Relay. Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonize of extrasolar worlds. So because of that mass relay we found, we could go to other solar systems. So 2151, a shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities. Alliance begins construction of Arcticus Station. 2152, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after Element Zero exposure suffer from cancerous growths. System Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, planet Demeter. 2154, I Am Born. 2155, Systems Alliance occupies complete portions of Arcticus Station as a headquarters. 56, some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. 2157, Turians encounter human explorers. First Contact War. Occupation and liberty of the human colony of Shanxi. So basically, our first encounter with an alien race was Turians. That was the guy you just saw when Joker was talking. That was the guy who was standing next to me. Turians. So we had a war with them. First Contact War. 2058, humans learn potential of biotics. An international effort to track element. Exposed children show some level of biotic ability. 2160, Alliance replenishment formed. 2165, humans establish embassy on a citadel. 2170, Batarian slavers attack the Alliance colony of Mindor. 2176, Skillian Blitz. Pirates and slavers attacked Elysium, the human capital of the Skillian Verge. 2177, Thresher Moths devour the Alliance colony of Akuz. In retaliation for the Skillian Blitz, the Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfin. 2183, current date. So basically that's what happened. The Skillian Blitz, so I have a big part in that. So I went in the Alliance military. You were on shore leave at Elysium when the first wave of Skillian Blitz struck. A massive coalition force of slavers, crime syndicates, and Batarian warlords attacked the human colony, determined to wipe it out. You railed the civilian inhabitants, leading them into this desperate fight to hold off the invaders. When enemy troops broke through the colony's defenses, you single-handedly held them off and sealed the breach. After hours of brutal fighting, reinforcements finally arrived as the enemy broke ranks and fled. Because of your actions, Elysium was saved, and you are regarded throughout the Alliance as a hero. So I just wanted to go through that real quick. Sorry, guys, I bored you with that. But, yeah, just a little backstory on me and what's going on in the universe. So, alright, here we are. We're on the Normandy. We have a Joker here.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
So let's head on to the captain.
I told you I just saw him. He marched violently. He was on a mission.
These inspectors